Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. I would like to give you some feedback on the interesting journey we've been on as Filagro, specifically the last year. And I'm calling it hydrogen cyanamide a collective responsibility. And I'll get back to that in a minute. Imagine farming in Elgin or the Langkloof without Dormex or hydrogen cyanamide and climate change. Professor Louw just explained to us the effect of the warm winter and the warm autumn. Maybe not as drastic as this one. Unfortunately, this is not a dream. This is a reality that may happen either as a restricted use or a potential ban of this active in the near future. That's why I'm saying it's a collective responsibility of all of us to ensure we use Dormex or hydrogen cyanamide in a safe and responsible use, that we can protect this molecule until we found a suitable alternative. On apples and stone fruit, we have some alternatives, and like mineral oil, as Professor Louw also mentioned, but on table grapes, which is about 80% of the usage of Dormex, there's no alternative. So that is the real threat. So we've been engaging with Women on Farms. They are a self-described feminist NGO organization, and they have one thing in mind, and that you see in red. Alzchem should stop manufacturing Dormex, and Filagro should stop distributing Dormex immediately. That is the threat. And it's not only, they're targeting Dormex specifically because it's the German manufacturer, Alzchem, the original manufacturer. There are also other generic registration holders in South Africa. And therefore I say this is not about Dormex. This is not about Filagro. This is about hydrogen cyanamide. And we all need to take care of this active and make sure it's being used right and responsible way as any other agricultural remedies. I've listed the supporting groups there. Obviously, that's where the support and the money comes from. As mentioned, on apples and pears and plums, we have mineral oil, we have synthetic cytokinins, but on kiwis, cherries, table grapes, there's no alternative. Okay, we received a memorandum from Women on Farms, put on my blue jacket today, last year, protesting at our offices, and the main allegations is listed there. It's a HHP product. It's banned in the EU, but still used in South Africa. And there's no compliance by farmers, no proper training, no protective gloves, and a lot of other things that was listed there. I'm sure you can imagine it's not always about facts. And demanding we should stop manufacturing, distributing Dormex. And it's not only Dormex or hydrogen cyanamide, there will be other actives also as the next round, because it's about the 67 actives that's banned in the EU but still being used in other countries. So that was quite nerve-wracking experience. I didn't make carte blanche, but I made a few other publications. So we had the meeting with all industry stakeholders, and it was decision time. What do we do? It's quite a new experience for me, dealing with this kind of thing. And we decide we're going to take it on. We're going to be positive. We're going to meet with Women on Farms. And we're going to be there with open hearts and open minds, and to listen to each other and to see if we can address the concerns and decide on the way forward. I think what also helped, we invited William Thompson from Conflict Dynamics as a mediator, just to make sure we work together and we stick to the facts. That was, I think, quite a wise move. I'm not going to go through all the detail here. I'm just referring back to the allegations. Dormex, although it's toxic when you swallow it, like many other chemicals and household products, it's not an HHP. HHP products are classified under remedies with a substance of concern or restricted use under those criteria listed below. It doesn't meet those criteria. Actually, it's very quick in terms of metabolism. It breaks down completely within 2 to 4 days into CO2 and ammonia. Also degrades quickly into nitrate, and then also degrade in water. The main thing here is worker exposure. That's skin contact with your eyes, and then obviously it's not a good product to spray on a Monday or a Friday. So please take care of that. Okay, let's look at the European situation. Although it's banned in Europe, it's still used. It's not needed in the north because there's enough chill. It's used in the south, and there is experimental permits or authorizations for Greece, Portugal, and Italy that Alzchem applies to every year. So it's still used. And then you see there's also other uses in Spain and Italy. In the back of your trunk, it's easy to get to another country. But growers doesn't have alternatives yet in the warm areas where we don't have chilling units. I think as a manufacturing of Dormex, in this case, Alzchem continue to do work. And as I explained to you, it's very important that this product is still, the experimental permits in Europe is very important for now, because then we can still say it's still needed also in Europe. Okay, just from an industry point of view, I'm not going to read through all of this, but I think we all know from a palm and stone fruit perspective how important this product is, or the active, especially in the areas where we don't have enough chilling units like Elgin and Delancourt, but also looking into the future. And then, of course, table grapes in the Northern Cape. I don't think there will be any table grape farms left if we have to lose the product today. Okay, the one allegation made was also farmers are not compliant, and I think it wasn't too difficult to explain that we all export fruit. We need to comply to Global GAP and Europe GAP, and if you go through all those items listed there, it's very clear that we do comply. From a crop life point of view, we also, Ariza Tron is also here today, and she really support us from a crop life point of view. And this is just a slide in terms of product stewardship that crop life does for the industry in terms of training and to make sure agricultural remedies are used in a safe and responsible way. From Philagro's point of view, we trained 820 spray operators last year on 83 farms. This year, we're also providing PPE, the right PPE kit from Europe to all our Dormex users. I think this is one of the initiatives that we said, let's do it and let's be positive. Let's make something good of this and really make an impact in the industry. Okay, the next steps. This was in December. All registration holders had to submit the latest research, specifically in terms of worker exposure, and other proposals to make the use more safe or less risky to the spray operators. So we propose to add the buffer zone and also to remove handgun application. So the old label still had handgun application, so that will be removed. And then interesting question from the registrar, what is it like in other countries? So basically, let us decide what would be the next step. And I listed several countries there where Dormex is still registered. If you look at North America, it's registered to be used on a closed environment. That means cab trackers. Okay, fruit industry, that's not too difficult, but for table grapes, the trailer systems is obviously a problem. And then some countries do have a restricted use, where you need to have a so-called PCO registered present when Dormex is applied. So there was also follow-up actions for women on farms 2 weeks ago. They even attended the AGM of Alzchem. So they are really serious. So the registrar is under immense pressure to do something. I think the industry already supported the risk in terms of work losses, income, revenue. If we lose the product today, But I'm not going to say we're going to have restricted use, but I think that's most likely to happen. As a last slide, the current situation is like a World Cup final. The industry cannot afford a red card. Manufacturers, distributors, crop advisors, growers, spray operators, and farm workers needs to work together to ensure the safe and responsible use of hydrogen cyanamide, to ensure we don't lose this active until we find something similar for the industry. Thank you very much.